In this lecture, I am going to tell you how we can use jQuery Animate on scroll library in our application to add animation on page scroll. I have this AOS.html file and I opened that file in my code editor. Now let's open HTML block here and then let's include jQuery library inside this file. So let's search jQuery CDN on Google and then let's click on this jQuery get started link of W3 School and then let's copy this code with jQuery CDN and paste it inside our HTML files head tag. Now let's include AOS library inside this file. So let's search Animate on scroll on Google and then let's click on this link and then scroll down at the bottom and here are the CDN links. So let's copy this JS code and paste it here and then let's copy this CSS link and paste it inside our head tag. Now we can use this AOS library inside this file. So I already prepared some code for the HTML blocks. So let's copy this and paste it inside our HTML file. So inside this div I have one div of style background color light blue and height of 900 pixel and width of 100%. I have another div here of style background color red and height of 400 pixel, width of 100 pixel, and I have this div with style display flex and justify content space between with padding 50 pixel, and I have these two divs here side by side of height 300 pixel and width of 40%, and the background color of these divs are light salon. And I have another div here with background color light gray and height of 500 pixel and width of 100%. Save this file and let's open our aos.html file with Google Chrome and let's see what we have now. So right now we have this HTML blocks here. Now let's see the documentation how we can implement AOS library. So first of all we need to initialize AOS. So let's copy this code and paste it inside our HTML. So we already initialized AOS here. Now let's see how we can add animation to the elements. So let's go to the top and then let's see we can add animation with this data AOS and then the animation name. So suppose we want to add animation to this element of background color red, then what we need to do, we need to add data AOS and then the animation name. Suppose the animation name is fade up or any other animation name, you can choose it from here. Suppose I'm going to add animation fade left, so I'll provide fade left here, and if I refresh this URL, okay, yeah, the animation is working. You see there is a fade left animation on scroll. Now what I will do, I will add other animations like zoom in. So let's check the documentation here. So we can add zoom in animation and I will add this to these side by side divs. So let's add data AOS zoom in for these divs, and now if I refresh this URL and scroll up and scroll down, you see there is a zoom in animation to these divs. So that's it for AOS library, and if you want to add any other things inside your element, you can do it. I think you can provide the data AOS duration. Suppose I want to delay the duration, then you can provide the duration to the element also. Suppose I want to add 10-second duration, let's provide data duration 10 seconds and Let's refresh the URL and scroll down. You see there is some delay, so this is how you can provide the duration to your animation. And let's check the documentation what we have. So these are the other things you can provide. This is not necessary always. So that's it for AOS library.